Welcome Virgo to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 5th of August for the Ascendant, the Sun or the Moon. Just to say, my very special year 2025 personal horoscope forecast is available now, and you'll get the rest of year 2024 free and 30% off in my special package along with your life roadmap report. Please see the link below for more. Last week's new moon was in the part of your situation very much to do with the shadow side of life, our psychology, our emotional security, anything to do with where our instincts lie. But it was also priming you up in some ways, because Venus was in that sector too, to be conscious of what you want from your relationships. And because Uranus was clashing with Venus as last week came to a close, and Uranus is in a part of your situation to do with truth and freedom, if there has been someone who's been inhibiting you somewhat recently, as you come into this new week and Venus moves into your sign, if a relationship hasn't quite been working, maybe you're going to make the decision to at least have a period of reflection or even separation. Because one of the things about Venus moving into your sign is going to give you a much greater sense of your personal attractiveness. Now, Mercury goes retrograde, your ruler, as this week begins through to the 15th, and maybe one strand that's important to you won't necessarily shoot ahead at quite the pace you would like. But that's partly because the energy in the sign of Leo is wanting you to make sure that you really check out all the parts of your plan which are deeper and may require some more research. But ironically, there's another part of you that's wanting to aim high, be very dynamic and go for it. And that's because of the connection between Mars, the part of fortune, and Jupiter right at the start of this week in your sector of success. But they are feeding into that energy in your 12th house. So taking soundings, doing that market research, having some confidential discussions are all important. But by the middle of the week, it's true that Jupiter forges a sensational link to the Sun. You may get a surprise message, a card, someone could gift you something as an appreciation of your past generosity, or perhaps it's just going to be a thoughtful comment. But towards the end of this week, Saturn in your sector of relating does square up with Jupiter, or begins to. They become exact on the 19th. Just be aware, over this next couple of weeks, there could be a little bit of a battle of wills between you and someone influential. It may be somebody you work with, could be a boss or a line manager, and they may see something very differently to you. And because Mercury in your sign has slowed down, it's important that you just understand that this is a process. Once Mercury darts back into your sign on the 9th of September and the Sun is back in your sign, you'll really be ready to shoot forwards again in a much more meaningful way. So whatever your goals and ambitions are at the moment, they do need to be checked out. But around relationships, you may need a bit of space. There could be a new start, but a project could require a little bit more thinking, planning and research. It's been a pleasure being with you, Virgo.